All right, welcome back to game number 2 for the safety net qualifiers. It's down here in the bottom left corner of the map. Player leading 1-0 at the moment. It's going to be the purple Zerg player, Elazer.
Yeah, but right. The green Zerg, it's Minimath.
Do you remember what his team is?
No.
Against all authority, baby.
Yeah, that was not what I was thinking at all. So.
Anyways, I find it really interesting because, okay, we mentioned this before we got into the game. In the lobby, Minimath basically said, like, Elazer, you do the same all-in, 5 years running, ... Which really makes me wonder, like, Minimath, why don't you come into this game playing gasless then? Like, if you're certain he's doing this thing all-in because he does it 5 years running, why would you not open gasless on a map like Overgrowth and play it super-duper safe and make sure, like, that does not catch you off guard? Get the full wall down, get the 3 queens behind it, get the spine crawler down, you know, like... I'm not saying that I'm better than Minimath and here's what you should have done, but there are other options to deal with Ling All-ins that we've seen in the past, and even though Elazer did that a very early Ling All-in, we saw that all you really had to do at the end of the day was hold, because Elazer had so few drones behind that.
Yeah. Personally, I am surprised that Minimath did not go for a 10 pool or something, but I guess since the second map was Deadwing, maybe not worth. Of course, you don't really scout your opponent that quickly, and it is 2-player, like 2 other spawn locations, so oh well. But that would have been like really nice revenge. He is going for a pull gas though, so I don't know if this will turn into an all-in. Basically, it's already pretty effective, and you know you do cut a lot of drones doing that. Well, you cut the hatchery timing doing this, anyways, and you get the gas so quickly that even if they get gas at a kind of normal timing, they might be surprised by your speedlings. You know, you keep 6 of your lings back home and they innocently run out with 4 of their own lings, like normal ZVZ. They can get trapped. They can get killed.
Well, still no gas coming out of Elazer, so not looking to pop off anything so crazy. Want to give a big shout to Charizard. This guy spelled with a T, so to Charizard, I guess. Subbing back to the channel. It's a long time sub on and off, so good to see him back. We also have a $5 donation from, this name, I'm not going to say this right. Heffalonical? Heffalumpolis, Snuffleupagus? Okay, anyways, $5 donation says, you should try to do a cast in a different accent. Nice job. Oh, no, guys. I think I got a bit of Irish that comes out when I get drunk, but that's about it. I can't.
Or when you make fun of people.
Yeah,
oh, poor Nathaniel's boy.
I wasn't making fun of Nathaniel's. What are you're putting words in my mouth now.
What were we doing? I was
just saying Nathaniel's like because it's like Nathaniel's. It sounds fun. Like, oh boy, oh.
I know, we were definitely...
Oh, we last just...
We were kidding. We were kidding about something. I just remember Fear Dragon was so upset with us.
Fear Dragon's... I feel like Fear Dragon's like a parent. Like, he's not mad at us. He's always like either upset or just disappointed. Like, it's time to go work and I expect you better. Now we do have Minimath, by the way, actually investing in the links this game. Really wanted to deny the scout. For this reason, okay, he's just gonna go for it. Yep, I was gonna say I would have loved to have seen the TLO approach to this. The queen, the drone on the ramp, the 2 links on hold position, like buy yourself like 7 extra seconds and then hit this without your opponent seeing it coming. Because the Elazer did play gasless, he's got more minerals to work with, guys. He's only just now taking this gas, so 3 queens, 2 spine crawlers. This should be a relatively easy hold for him. Now Minimath does this at a more, I'd say, appropriate time. He doesn't go for the craziest early cuts possible, but he does have a fairly low drone count. So if Minimath holds, or sorry, pardon me, if Elazer holds through this, there's no real follow-up for Minimath.
I think he will hold too. This is very nice. Well, the queen out of position is not so good. There we go. Yeah, just find something to back up. That's gonna be 2 spine crawlers finishing. You still have the 2 queens that have not been touched on the ramp. They're gonna, accrue that to.
This transfuses. He better use them. There we go.
There you go. This hasn't worked in Minimath. He can start droning, but Elazer didn't really. He didn't overreact.
Yeah, that's what you...
pretty perfectly.
Yeah, that's what you're hoping to catch the most out of this. That your opponent makes too many queens, make too many spines, make too many lings. I guess Minimath does actually take a bit of a drone lead behind this. This will kind of just equalize the time that he spent behind in the first place. So right now, while it looks like, oh my god, he's so far ahead, for now this is just evening the game out. And through Larva and Jax, Elazer should be able to come back into it. And now 3 queens to be able to spread a bit of creep too. He's still got this really nice defensive line, but I'd say Minimath is in a bit of an awkward spot. Again, not behind. He's got more drones. This is good. This is a very good thing he has going for him. But he didn't really cause much damage in that attack. Killed like 1 queen and 2 drones.
Yeah, but you know, Elazer could have done it absolutely perfectly, and you know, maybe did not get that last queen that he did, or the second spine crawler, because apparently he didn't need it. But you know, and all of that, maybe he's on equal drones. But then it would still be equal drones, and still be okay. So, while Minimath did sacrifice a lot to just get to that speedling attack point, he made up for it with all the droning he did behind it. Now, Elazer's gonna get up to roaches faster. He could get double upgrades with this Eva chamber finishing up. Why is he getting a third Eva chamber?
I guess just to hold the wall. He'll probably cancel that, maybe. It's kind of funny though, it's almost exactly what you mentioned in that first game, where we don't really get a lot of really dedicated all-ins anymore. I mean, he did drone, as you point out, right behind that, so it's, I don't know, it perhaps could have been worse, perhaps could have been better. Either way, he finds himself in a very comfortable spot coming to the mid-game. Both players with even counts, but as you said, the roach is a little bit faster for Elazer, but we all know that 6 roaches can't really march across the map. If they do, the Lynx surround them, and they're going to have a pretty bad time. So for Elazer, I imagine this is just to help secure that third. A couple of queens, a couple of spine crawlers, and these roaches coming out. There's no way he can't hold this.
Yeah. That is a lot of Lynx from Minimath, though. The roaches are in good position. They're not going to kill the roaches, but if they get through that hole in the wall, things are going to get really messy very quickly. They could do a lot of damage, and I think that is what Minimath is going for. It's kind of like a pseudo secondary all-in. I don't know what to call it. It's just a lot of Lynx.
Yeah, the carapace upgrade was really interesting. I think he just assumed that Elazer was going to go Banelings behind this, but he should have been able to recognize from like 5 queens on defense and 2 spine crawlers. Like, this was a gases build. There's not a lot of Banelings that are going to be out behind this. So the carapace upgrade is a little bit odd to me, but we'll see if that comes into effect. Sets up a kind of pseudo wall. That was kind of cool to see. The Lynx do just run around this, however. They do get us around on some of the roaches. Even on top of the spines, transfuses are going down like nuts. Nothing is dying just yet for Elazer, but there we go. Now starting to concave, now starting to crumble as he's losing a lot of these transfuses. But does Minimath have enough to really finish this? More queens are going to die. In fact, all the queens are dead at this point. Yeah, a couple of the roaches went down too, but
well, a lot of the roaches. He had bigger. He had more than like 10, I think. But anyways, oh really? Huh. Okay. Well, he holds, but he did lose a lot. And behind that, Minimath pumped out like 14 drones at once. So he's again very high up in the drone count. Elazer, it would not have been an easy decision, but probably would have been a better one. I wonder if he just would have canceled the third, like allowed the third to be canceled, kept all of the roaches alive, and then just gotten the third later. But then, you know, he would not have a third, he wouldn't have that many drones, the drones wouldn't be, like, you know, mining very, very well, and all the Lynx would still be alive to hold off this counterattack. Which he looks like he's going to hold on to anyways, because he has as many roaches as Elazer does.
Yeah, defender's advantage plus the roach lead. In fact, the roaches are kind of stuck here. They might kill a couple of drones with them on the way out, but I guess the one thing is, like, their upgrades kind of negate each other right now. It's, you know, +1 versus +1, but armor and weapons. But by taking a roach fight like that, getting a huge lead in roaches, now CD looks to counterattack. I mean, defender's advantage comes into effect when there's about maybe 5 to 10 units difference. But he's up by, like, almost 20 roaches right now.
Yeah. Did not like that attack at all from Elazer. It was an unscouted attack, you know? He just tried to, like, run in there. I don't know what he was hoping for. Maybe Minimath didn't have any other projections, so defender's advantage wouldn't kick in or what, but that was a bit of a desperate move. I think he knew that he was low on drones. Spine Crawler would have really helped if it had lasted longer here. Maybe he'll still just barely hold.
I think the front line is going to be defender's advantage choice. I mean, there are more roaches for Minimath, but they're not here on the front lines. But as this starts to snowball, even if some of these roaches get away with like even 3 health, I mean, that's all you need to get 1 extra shot off. And Minimath at this point may have just done it. There's no more spines behind us. There's no more queens defending this. 1 queen in the mineral line is going to go down so quickly. No energy for a transfuse. He's going to gut this third base, and if that doesn't win the game right here, it will in eventually 5 or 10 minutes. I mean, it's just the economic damage he'll deal from killing this base is huge. Even then, though, he's still fighting with the roaches, getting a little bit scrappy, getting a little bit awkward, still rallying across the map. 33 roaches to 10 being the big number difference. But plays on 1-1 as well, so fairly even upgrades. Bugs firing down the drones. It's kind of funny to watch.
This is Minimath's game. He's up by 40 army supply and now even upgrades. Or Elazer is gonna have +2. That's not gonna save him.
No, the army supply difference is just way too much at this point. A lot of these roaches are within one-shot range, but the lasers just can't quite land these killing blows, it feels. So still, new queen pops out, new queen gonna die. He's spending his minerals, but GG. Alright, Minimath ties it up 1-1.
Elazer was probably very frustrated. He figured that he hold off 2, like, very dedicated attacks, and he still lost out.
Yeah, the first hold was